This was on TNT, not on True TV. It registered an NA. You see this, a .02 or below. Or below. Total rank, NA. Didn't even rank. Didn't even rank on the cable ratings, total viewers. Didn't.
You need to sit down for this one because what I am about to show you is not just a bad ratings report. It is a catastrophic failure that threatens to wipe an entire sports league off the map before it even truly begins. We are witnessing the real-time collapse of the Unrivaled League, and the person holding the shovel and digging the grave is none other than its co-founder, Breanna Stewart. Welcome back to the channel, where we don't sugarcoat the truth, we serve it raw. And today we are looking at the absolute disaster that unfolded this past weekend, when politics and bad basketball collided to produce viewership numbers so low they literally did not register on the charts.
Right, Breanna Stewart explains her abolish ICE sign. She came out holding this sign right here, abolish ICE. I made a video on that and I triggered some of the retards that were subscribed to this channel, and I waved at them as they went.
Let's get right into the data, because numbers do not lie. People do. The host of the video breaks down the ratings for the Unrivaled League on TNT, a major cable network, and what we see is shocking. For the game between the Laces and the Breeze, the rating was that stands for not applicable, meaning the viewership was so microscopic, so insignificant, that the Nielsen rating system couldn't even track it. We are talking about a 0.02 rating or below. To put that in perspective, infomercials for non-stick pans at 3 a.m. get better ratings than this. This is a league that was supposed to revolutionize women's basketball, a league that was supposed to pay players millions, and nobody, absolutely nobody, is watching. And why is this happening? Why is the audience fleeing in droves? Well, look no further than the behavior of the league's face, Breanna Stewart. Just days before these abysmal ratings dropped, Stewart decided to turn the basketball court into a political protest zone. She walked out holding a sign that said, "Abolish ICE," taking a polarizing political stance on a highly sensitive issue involving border security and national safety. Now, you can agree with her or disagree with her. That is your right. But from a business standpoint, it is absolute suicide. Sports fans tune in to escape the noise, to watch elite athletes compete, not to be lectured on immigration policy by a basketball player, and the reaction was instant and brutal. The fans voted with their remotes, and they turned the channel off.
We're witnessing right now the demise week to week of Unrivaled 3x3 basketball right now. You combine that with Project B, paying all the money they're going to pay, and the fact that
the video host makes a brilliant point about the activist fans. He says that the ratings were already bad, which proves that the only people watching were the hardcore activists, and even they couldn't save the league. When you alienate the casual fan, when you alienate the middle of the country, you are left with a tiny echo chamber that cannot support a multi-million-dollar business. Stewart thought she was making a statement, but what she actually made was a going out of business sign for her own company. It is a masterclass in how to destroy a brand in 48 hours. Let's talk about the financial reality here, because it is terrifying for the investors. The league touted a $40 million revenue figure recently, but as the video explains, that is likely investor money, not generated return from ticket sales or TV ads. Investors expect a return on their money, they expect growth, and what they are getting instead is a league that registers a 0 on the rating scale, and a founder who is more interested in political grandstanding than growing the game. If you are TNT, are you going to renew this deal? Absolutely not. They are going to cut their losses and run, leaving these players with nothing.
And the fact that in March of next year, TNT Sports or TNT can make a decision whether or not to opt out of their media rights deal, which is $16 million. That's not a lot. In TV terms, that's not a lot. To give you an idea, the WNBA just signed that media rights deal. It was over $200 million.
This brings us to the Caitlin Clark factor. Notice who is not in this league, Caitlin Clark. Notice who else isn't there. Angel Reese, Sabrina Ionescu, the actual needle movers, the players who bring millions of eyeballs just by showing up. They are nowhere to be found. Unrivaled tried to build a league on the premise that talent is enough, that activism is enough, but they forgot the golden rule of sports entertainment. You need stars that people actually want to root for. Caitlin Clark understands that her job is to play basketball and entertain the fans. Breanna Stewart seems to think her job is to be a political activist first and a basketball player second, and the market is punishing her for it. The video also touches on the backup plan narrative. Many WNBA players are using Unrivaled as leverage in their CBA negotiations, treating it as their safety net if the WNBA locks out. Well, guess what? The safety net just snapped. You cannot use a failing league with 0 viewers as leverage against anyone. The WNBA owners are looking at these ratings and laughing. They know that these players have nowhere else to go. Breanna Stewart has essentially handed all the bargaining power back to the WNBA owners by proving that without the WNBA brand and without Caitlin Clark, these players cannot draw an audience on their own.
Million revenue is not basketball generated. This is investor generated. Well, at some point, investors want returns. They want to see what was generated. So let's just jump into this. This is Friday, okay?
It is heartbreaking in a way because the concept of Unrivaled, a 3-on-3 league where players get equity and high salaries, was actually a good idea on paper. It could have been a fun, fast-paced showcase of skill, but it has been hijacked by poor marketing and divisive politics. Instead of talking about killer crossovers or buzzer beaters, we are talking about protest signs and empty arenas. The focus has shifted away from the game, and when the focus leaves the game, the fans leave the building. So, what happens next? Well, unless there is a drastic change in leadership and strategy, Unrivaled is on a one-way ticket to bankruptcy. TNT has an opt-out clause coming up, and you better believe they are looking at that clause very closely right now. Breanna Stewart needs to decide if she wants to be a revolutionary or a businesswoman, because right now, she is failing at both. You cannot abolish ICE if you have abolished your own audience first. I want to know what you guys think. Did Breanna Stewart's protest cause this ratings crash? Or was the league doomed from the start because they didn't sign Caitlin Clark? Sound off in the comments below, because this conversation is just getting started. And do not forget to like and subscribe, because we will be tracking the fallout of this disaster every step of the way. Until next time, keep your eyes on the numbers, because they tell the real story.